Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back into Enderal. We're heading towards the main quest. Thank you, everyone watching on the V streams and everyone here on stream right now. You're all awesome. Thank you very much. A morning person? I kind of have to be. So we're pointing straight at her because she's the one we talk to when we start the main quest, but let's buy some arrows pretty much. I don't want to spend too long on this, but as we are going to the main quest, you know, it's probably best that we do some arbitrary prep work. Yes, Dash. Because I should probably do something about this 51 learning points. I do find it ever so tedious, but let's see what we can do. Maybe we'll hang on. How much money have we got? All right, let's draw some out of the bank. Yeah, I could.
Hello.
Hello. I would like to access my vault.
Of course.
Withdraw. We got 33 grand in there. Let's withdraw. This was just half of it. There we go.
What blessed.
He's pretty cool. Quite like him.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, it's really good voice. Less money than in Daggerfall, yes, but in this it actually you can do stuff with it like buy houses and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so the thing I really want first is we'll just get arrows. We'll just get all the arrows. Okay. That's done. That's the main thing I wanted was arrows. Now we can start looking at this sort of stuff. So what's no, that's true. Let's have a look. So light armor, we're at oof, wow. So I could get some more light armor books to increase it over, you know, further over 100, which is probably not our main priority. We probably want to look at elementalism and one-handed, possibly a marksman as well. So one-handed, I need 5 more to get it up to 50. Let's do that first. Well, that's handy. Then we'll eat all these. And then we've got, oh, nice. We've got like 12 just waiting. Planned. Okay, happy with that. So that leaves us with 34 learning points, so we still got quite a few. But one-handed's now 66, that's a lot better.
Yes.
Alright, you rube.
Of course.
So now we can get even more of these. Yeah, I'll buy all them. All planned. So now one-handed 72. Excellent stuff. Alright, so let's have a look at marksman.
As if.
How may I be of service? Of course.
So we want... Yeah, all them. They'll do. Only 500? No, I think that's wrong. Yeah, all of these. 13. Sweet. Pretty much. Oh, okay. So I bought 6 that I didn't need. Up to skill 75. Yeah, I should have paid more attention there, but it's all good. 75 is fine. So yeah, 77. 21 left. Put them into sneak. You got 10 of those in sneak?
Yes.
I mean, we need more sneaking, right?
Of course.
Although we should... let's just do elementalism. Let's have a look at that first. Not that one. No, I think this is a stall, isn't it? Is it you?
Greetings. The guard practically bought my entire stock of potions. Sure, take a look.
Alchemy. Yeah, it should... Elementalism. Okay. So you've only got 3.
What?
Oh. Oh yeah, wrong one. I need expert. Actually, why don't I use them now then? So I wasted a bit of gold here, but I'm not that fussed. Hi, General Store. How are you? So since I can't do that, I can do that. Okay, no.
Blessed. Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls.
I mean, maybe. I will buff my sneak. Excellent, General Star.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Of course.
So I need 10 of these, right? Superb. Thank you. Yeah, how do you,
How may I be of service?
how are you feeling, then? You here to celebrate? You're gonna spend it here with us? So 8 left. Yeah, elementalism, I think. If I go up to, the Noble's Quarter, which I'm gonna anyway, because that's where my house is, I can, drop a lot of stuff off at my house as well. Oh, we need food as well. Sorry, there's an inn here. We'll just buy all of their food. Okay, is it this? Maybe.
A dungeon has been breached.
Oh, David is raiding. Thank you very much, Dave.
Yeah.
Hello, raiders. Once again, thank you, Dave, very much for the generous raid. Really, really good of you. Hello, Davyites, I guess. Welcome to Enderal. We are just heading towards the end game after we buy all the food in the city. The Republic of Dave. Did you conquer the galaxy? I lurked for a bit, as I tend to do. We'll have all this goat meat and all this beef. Yeah, all of them as well. Okay, yeah, we got all the food in the city now, pretty much.
Safe travels.
I can't move now. We're really close to our house anyway, so that doesn't matter. Where? Oh, okay, 20 order. That's fine. They won't need it. No. No, they won't need it. So, if anyone doesn't know what this is a total overhaul mod for Skyrim. It is exceptional. Truly, I think what Skyrim should have been. The attention to detail in it is amazing. It's got like new leveling in it, new quests, new landmass. Just everything is new. My house is over there, and that's where we're heading over to. Actually, if we got anything really heavy, we can just like carry. Winter's Edge. That's not going to cut it though, is it? Shall I get rid of the pickaxe? I'm going to drop the pickaxe. I'm going to drop Winter's Edge. And just carry it with me. And there we go. Yeah, running like this with a sword
Wow,
should be
that's
absolutely
nice
fine.
armor you're wearing there.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Nice. Please.
Don't lose Winter's Edge.
Oh, what will we do for your kindness?
It is amazing. It is amazing, Valk.
What are
It
you
is.
doing in this part of the
You can get it on Steam for free if you own Skyrim. I'm getting there. Pickaxe is best weapon? Yeah, well, I want to nerf myself. Come on, get it. Get it in the... Okay, there we go. No, we're fine. Though imagine after all we've been through. Hello, Kosiyoko, and thank you very, very much for the last time you'll catch a live stream. Well, very nice of you to say. Very, very nice of you to say. This is my pad. Hope you guys like it. Alright, that's our sword. Chest. So we'll just place this very carefully. Perfect. And I want to keep that. Is this... Okay, yeah, this is not something I want either. Perfect. All right, what else have we got? Because I seem to have a lot of food on me now. More swords there. Oi, you get in there. That would be pretty ironic, wouldn't it, Isilmo? That would be pretty ironic. Okay, we've got 2 bows of the Mad Hermit. That one's out of charge, so we'll drop that one. And that. We need my massive fireballs. I don't need that. Don't need them. My collection of daggers I kind of want to keep, just for the hell of it. Okay. Right, if you go over here with your friend, we can then put all these in here. I don't know what this is gonna do when I close the lid, but let's find out. Maybe I shouldn't close this. Perfect. I'm sure I dropped like 5 of them. Right? Oh well. It's fine. Makes sense. Yeah, it's fine. That's the kind of look that I was wanting. Yeah, they're having fun, alright? Don't judge. We don't judge here. Alright. Armor. Shield of the... Oh yeah, I was going to keep the Shield of the Destroyer because it was so emo, I couldn't not take it. Should we just have it like lying around somewhere? The Shield of the Destroyer. Let's do this by weight. Magic resistance, increases stamina, light armor. Yeah, that's just a really good all-round. We'll get rid of that. The Shield of the Destroyer. Perfect. Right, I think... Like, how did they get over here? There's the shield. I'm still looking for those two staffs that we dropped. I'm sure they'll be around here somewhere. Maybe even upstairs. We'll just have these priceless artifacts just lying around though, as you do. No, it doesn't. Not at all. Doesn't in the slightest. Alright, so what's our inventory space left now? I guess that's fine. It would. You could just walk in and boom, you're instantly rich. 3 steps into the door. And there you go. We're heading up there.
The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
Oh, there we go. I thought that didn't look like that before. There we go.
Hello.
Yeah, you know. Garrett would do very well in this. Like, duckies! Sorry. I get excited. But anyone who enjoyed Skyrim, who likes RPGs, I fully recommend you try this. But also, if you haven't tried it, gonna warn you, like, major spoils ahead, because we are heading into the end game now. That was just a bit of prep for it. So it's not often I tell people to get out of my stream, but probably a good idea that you do if you're all interested in playing this and are concerned about such things. For those of you who are left, welcome, and we'll kind of see how we go. Gonna stream this for 3 hours tonight. See where we get. Don't know if I'm going to finish it tonight or not. Probably not, knowing the way this goes. Hype! It's your favorite game?
You
Yeah.
were there on Half Moon Island, weren't you?
I was.
Why would that Korek do such a thing? Nehrim has been at war for decades, and now he just started another one.
Uh-huh.
Blazes. I'm afraid.
I'm just going to head over here and talk to... No, I'm not. Trying to find Jasper again, but I don't know where he is. I think he's in here somewhere, but... Alright. Prophet. Hi.
Satira, it's good to see you. So, are you ready? The Grandmaster said by tonight Skyrim should have deciphered the old maps.
Yeah, it's alright, because I think we've seen what he wanted to say anyway. I don't think he's got anything else for us, has he? The following decision triggers events which lead to the end of Enderal. If there's still something you have to do in the game world, you should do that beforehand. Yeah, they couldn't really think of a in-game like way to tell you this. So, I mean, I admire its honesty. You know, it's like immersive. Oh, but it does it like the Morrowind way, where it's like, by the way, Mr. Player, just to get your attention here, you might want to just know about this game mechanic right here. He did, but you can't deny the existence of this here pop-up. You still know. Which is what I'm referring to. Alright. I am ready.
Alright then, let's wait until nightfall. Go on ahead. I'll follow.
That wasn't long, was it? It is. Alright, where are we going? What are we doing? I'm sure I've got like a... Let me just... Alright, move marker, just in case. Save? Why not? Yeah, I need to talk with the Grandmaster. Not really, she's like, yeah, the map just, yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen the map, here we go. Here's the map. Super fun times with the map. Alright, is he around here? The game doesn't tell me where he is. It's like, go and talk to this guy. And, you know, normally I'm not particularly keen on hand-holding. But, oh, there he is, okay. You know, when you've got to find an NPC and he could be in multiple different places, it's like, just give me a hint.
Is it important?
Yeah, yeah, fairly important, yeah. Yeah. Because... that's true, actually. Maybe I don't do... There you go. So I just thought of something there though. Isn't there a point there where you can just have Kalia come with you? Because you've got to find the Grandmaster, which we've done. But couldn't you then say, yeah, actually, I'm just going to wander off now, and you know, 'cause she's following you. I'm gonna check it. I can't. Can't check, can't. I can't load it? Fine. In theory I can. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Although it won't let me leave now. Will not let me load a save game from here. They blocked the door. Ah! That's clever. Okay.
Sharon was just about to explain. Sharon?
Yes. I suppose you already know that Vin hasn't always been like it is now. In the time of the Koreans, it was one big continent, which they called Pangora.
Pangora, huh?
Only the Starfall and the era of Azateron's madness split it apart. In other words, the Pyreans dominated the entire world as it was back then. It was a world empire. However, until recently, we always thought that the Empire's capital, the City of a Thousand Floods, was situated somewhere near where Kira is today. We were wrong about that. It was here, in Enderal.
Ooh.
Here.
Here, beneath our feet, to be precise.
Under Ark?
What's going on?
Yes. We don't know whether it was a coincidence that Malfa's vassals set the foundation of Ark here, out of all the places they could have. But they did. The heart of the Pyrean Empire was here, right where we stand. Only it's buried now.
Why am I all like smoky? Yeah, but if that's true, right? How come no one ever found it? There were expeditions into the tunnels below the city, weren't there? Yeah, I mean, you know, the whole Undercity thing. Yeah. Don't know what's going on there.
Hardly.
Sadly, the Order never cared much for archaeology. We considered it a useless endeavor. And even if there had been private undertakings, the dangers such an expedition posed, let alone its costs, would have scared off most investors.
But still, you're right. If the Order would have bothered, we could have saved ourselves a lot of trouble. However, it doesn't matter now. What matters is we now know where the last cleansing took place, and that it's somewhere we can reach.
So we need to get down there, but how? Would take years to dig that deep.
True, but there might be another way. Do you know the myth of the Black Guardian? The Endralians believe that there is some kind of demon deep down below the surface, and that you can even hear him scream if you just listen carefully. Rubbish, of course, but I think that these screams are the sound of wind. And if There's wind.
There are tunnels. So are you suggesting that the Undercity's cavern reaches that deep? Into the City of Floods?
Into what is left of it. All we need to do is find an entrance point that can lead us down.
Staring at me.
Then we leave without further delay. There's no point in leading an army down there, so the four of us will go alone. Prophet, speak to the Archmagister and tell him to give you the word of the dead and the container for the Numinas. We will need both. He's at the beacon.
Shouldn't we at least think this through before we go?
Ready your equipment. We'll meet at the gate to the Undercity.
I don't know, Frost Guild. I mean, they're as much as I can make them. Huh. Dunno.
Prophet?
So you look at it, walking faster than I walk, but a lot slower than I run. Oh, yeah. What the? I don't get it. I don't get why I'm all dusty. I don't know if I'm. If I take off all my clothes. It's got to be a bug, right? Maybe if I had a quick save and reload, I'll try that. No, it's there. Weird. Very weird. Where's me, there. I don't know if my stream's marked as mature. I think it is. I should have. Right, I'll go. No, my sneak is awesome. My sneak is pretty fabulous. It's got to be said.
A machine that can banish these high ones. Mysteries of this world are endless, aren't they?
I love the thrumming.
Oh, aren't you?
Yes.
Never mind.
I'm a big deal.
How can I help you?
Damn you, Skyrim! I'm looking for the Archmagister. I was told he's here.
He was. But he went to get something. Why don't you wait until he comes back?
Sure.
I have to admit that it's a great honor to finally meet you in person.
I get that a lot. In the game as well.
You know, when all this started, when the Grand Master exalted you, I thought it was a sin. Granting an outlander what we have to fight so hard for. But now... Phew! I think Malthus, or whoever sent you, that he did. We owe you a lot. Really.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, don't thank me. Say... may I ask you something?
No. Oh, what?
It. The beacon. Do you really think it'll work? I mean, I'm just a novice, but if it can really banish the High Ones, how come the Pyreans couldn't save themselves? I just don't understand.
Let's be reassuring. You know, we are the prophet. We have come through a lot, and yeah, we got to be steadfast now, so it will work. Trust me.
If you say so. You know, I lost someone not too long ago. It was the Nehrims, under the command of that butcher Korik. My family has a small farm near the coast, and when the first of the Nehrim ships landed, I immediately rode to them to get them into the city, into safety.
That reminds me, I'm not sure where we left our noble steeds. Don't know where they are. Because we were supposed to do something with them, weren't we?
I'm sorry.
Give them an apple or something.
This
Damn it.
isn't easy. Our farm. It's on a small cliff near the farmer's coast. Just a few miles from Ark. I already had a bad feeling when I set out. And then I saw the smoke. And then there was that smell. And
do we have to ask what smell? Alright. Was it like a crispy piece of meat?
the smell of burnt meat. It was everywhere.
Hello, Ezra. Welcome back in.
I rode faster
How have you been?
and faster, and then when I got to the house, I saw that it was on fire, and that someone had put up 3 crosses, and they were burning too. My mother, my father, and my sister, they were still alive, you know? And I just stood there, and there was nothing I could do. Do you understand? Nothing. And it doesn't matter how I try to look at it. It all amounts to one thing. I was too weak. I was too late, and I was too weak. That wouldn't have happened to you, would it? You would have done something. You would have saved them. Just as you'll save us. If I could just be more like you, then I...
Oh boy.
Your flesh. Yes, that's it. All I need is a piece of your flesh. And nothing like that will ever happen again.
Stay where you are.
But why? Is that so hard to understand? I don't want much. Just a small piece of it. But you just don't want to share. Isn't that it? You want it all for yourself. Because you're vain. And in all your damn vanity, you don't even see the futility of the whole thing. The beacon won't burn. It never will. Thousands have tried it before you. Thousands who are as arrogant as you are. And they all failed.
Scary lady.
Because the light will burn you. It will devour you. Until there's
It's very quiet.
nothing left of you. Nothing but burnt flesh.
Nice and crisp. You're familiar with that?
I knew it.
Aren't you?
I knew it.
Prophet.
Ooh, wow.
By Malthus. We need to stop them.
Nice. Are you on my side? Yeah. This is really cool. It's alright. Oh, that's... Hang on. I don't know. Yeah, you're... Okay, they were on my side. Yeah, okay, they were... Okay.
By the name of the sun. They were possessed. How is that possible? I thought the sigil stone protects us.
That was confusing. They were just bad at killing me. Yeah. I thought they were like, you know, spies or something, and they're like, I don't know. Anyway, so obviously it doesn't. What about the beacon? How badly is it damaged?
Oh, of course. Wait.
I think there's also some cheese, by the way. Oh, some beef. Yeah, beef works.
Oh, the damage is within acceptable limits.
Are you sure? Uh-oh.
Nothing we shouldn't. But wait, what is that noise?
Bad things happening in the city. Bad things.
By the righteous path. I think you should see this.
Train.
What in blazes happened here? And what is that noise?
The Nehrims. They are in the city. Their entire army.
What?
No.
This is impossible. This is impossible! And this? What's the meaning of this bloodbath?
I don't know, Grandmaster. The High Ones somehow were able to possess the Keepers here. They tried to destroy the beacon and kill the Prodigy.
What? But the stone,
Grandmaster, you have to see this.
Oh, it's all going to shit.
What? That the Nehrims are in the city? I know that already.
No, we know how they did it. The true Chessa betrayed us.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! You were too mean to her.
It's the truth. She and almost a third of the Keepers followed Bartar's example. Come, you should hear it for yourself. I ordered that the temple gates be closed right away and positioned archers on the battlements. At least for now, none of these Nehrimis bastards will enter the temple.
Well done.
Well done, Liara. The rest of the city is screwed. Hang on. I was trying to help. Never mind. What? Okay, fine. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know they're following me. I know. It was just... I put my clothes on. I'm as bad as it is. Yes, if you wanted, FK.
There. She survived it. Open your eyes, traitor.
What?
Oh, she was possessed as well.
Grandmaster, I am so sorry.
Maybe.
It happened like that. Oh, my Malthus. What have I done?
Tell us what happened.
Of course, Grandmaster. I will.
Maybe not then.
The Trichessa. She contacted Korak and asked for...
Relax. She's bleeding to death, Grandmaster. We need to get her into the curarium.
We will, once we're done.
Put her head down and her legs up.
The Trichessa arranged a meeting with Korak. What did she want from him?
A truce. She offered him the city. If he would promise not to harm anyone. She had this stone. You know, the sigil stone that protects us keepers from the High Ones. Korak. He agreed. Once the gates were open, he...
killed everyone.
Yes, the Trichessa. He just... Even though she kept her end of the bargain. Then they swarmed into the city and... Oh, by Malphas, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Take her to the Curarium.
Yes, of course, Grandmaster. Nehrim, Yetta, bring me a stretcher.
Wait. You have to forgive me. I mean, we only wanted the best. You have to believe me. Please don't let me die as a pathless. Please.
I forgive you. Now go.
Yes. Yes, of course, Grandmaster.
What are your orders, Grandmaster? We aren't many, but if we use cunning, we might be able to drive them back out of...
We will not. We are no more than 6 up here.
Right.
And the Nehrimis are thousands. And both our black powder and our boiling oil are in the barracks.
Then it's over. We've lost.
What? No! Nothing is over! They can't be that far into the city yet. We only have to drive them out of the gates and then...
And how exactly are you planning to do that? By loading the cannons with sugar mint and shooting bowls of herbs at the Nehrimis? Good idea, really.
You sodding!
Quiet! Maragil and Skyrim are right, Commander. Ark is lost. But our war against the High Ones isn't. The beacon still stands, and it will continue to do so as long as we hold the temple. We've lost the battle, yes, but not the war. All we need is the Numenors, and then the beacon will be lit.
And what then? I don't think Korek will withdraw once we've destroyed his vision of this ascent.
Correct, he won't. Which is why we will surrender.
What?
It is the only way. As I said to the Trichessa before, this war is about more than just us. If we choose to give up now, or if we choose to fight and die down there, Korek will destroy the beacon either way and let the cleansing happen. We will prevent that at all costs. Which is why we will find the Numenors, light the beacon, and then surrender.
But Quark will kill us all.
Yes, he will. We will die, but there is no alternative. Korek isn't man enough to participate in the battle himself. So even if we were to break out and fight, all we would do is kill his delusional soldiers. And their deaths would be as pointless as this entire war. Once the High Ones are vanquished, we've done our duty. That's it.
But no! We are warriors, and true warriors fight! You've said that!
Ask questions. Like the question, when does a battle for ideals become nothing more than a battle for vanity? Those soldiers down there, Commander, they are nothing more than butchers. But we are more than that. But I will not stop you. As soon as the beacon is lit, you're free to flee. But for now, you will hold this place at all costs while we search for the Numenors. Archmagister, do you have the word of the dead?
I do, yes. How do you plan to get into the Undercity from here?
Yeah.
The entire city is swarming with Korax's soldiers.
Leave that to me. Commander Aaron, gather the remaining keepers and arcanists. I will address them.
Attend his speech. Well, the past 10 minutes have been eventful, haven't they? Call blimey, just a second. Alright, never mind. There we go. Yeah, a few months ago.
You all know what has happened. We were betrayed by our own brothers and sisters. As we speak, people are dying, slaughtered by the Nehrimis, who think we are their enemy.
Damn it.
And I know what you are feeling right now. Anger. Anger aimed at those in our ranks who did this to us. But you're wrong. Despite their deed, they wanted to protect us, to fulfill their holy duty. And the same applies to Korek and his soldiers. Yes, they are deluded. Yes, they have committed crimes past redemption, but they, too, only did what they thought was right. If there is someone to blame in all this, it's the High Ones, and no one else. They, brothers and sisters, they are the ones responsible. They have no mind, no compassion, no soul, and their only reason for existing is to destroy. They are cowards who act out of the shadows and play us against each other like puppets on strings. And right now, they think they have won. They think they can defeat us. But they will fail, because we are still here. We have the beacon, the only thing capable of stopping all this madness, and that is exactly what we're going to do. After that, you're free to go. Flee, fight, do whatever you think is best. I myself will surrender, because every drop of blood spilled after we have done our duty and destroyed the High Ones is useless. And even if the Nehrims kill me, my death will be a sign. A sign that people like Koarek will never understand. Hatred breeds hatred. This is what history has taught us, and this is what makes the High Ones strong. Stand by me when the time comes, or go. But until then, fight.
You're doing alright, thank you, Ezra. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt him. Yes, I've been alright. Just been a bit of a blur of a week, really. Just really busy, but hopefully now that, you know, it's Christmas week, things will ease off a bit. How have you been? Been alright? So how are we going to get to the Undercity? We're on top of the city. Yeah. And the Undercity is, well, under the city, which is now on fire. Oh yeah, pretty organised in that regard. No. We're not freaking wiggle. Yeah, I know, Mumbles, I know.
The prodigy, huh? Apparently we owe you for the shards of this sigil stone.
Yes.
I didn't think I would ever say.
Where the hell has he gone? I don't know what I'm... He just disappeared. Hang on. In the tower room of the Emporium. He just disappeared. Oh, hang on. Oh, further up the stairs. Okay. Further up the stairs. Ah! He's hiding under the... Hello, Nehrim. Alright, hang on. Ah, okay. More stairs. Right. More stairs. How are you doing, Nehrim? Mince pies. Lovely. Thank you very much. Okay, we go. Again, we're going up. How we get into the Undercity when we're going up these stairs and ladders? This is true. This is very true. Yeah, what are we doing up here, dude? This is where he says, actually, I don't have a plan at all. I have no plan. That was just all.
And there she goes. 4,000 years this city has stood. And now she is aflame. It is a tragedy.
Told the others we're going to find the Numenos, but how? How are you planning to get to the Undersea when Nehrims are in the streets?
There is another way. I suppose you already know that the Order was never proud of the fact that something like the Undercity exists. And due to your dealings with the Relata, you also know that we, the Order, had an informal agreement with them. They rule the underground and we rule the surface.
That's very true.
In reality, however, this is only half the truth. We never handed over the reins entirely. There is a plan B in case things get out of control and the Undercity's inhabitants revolt, like they did once during the Blood Moon riots.
Plan B. I have an idea what that might mean. I don't have an idea at all. Had a lovely stream, then a nap. Because you were nappered? Oh, wow. Anyway, I'm glad you're doing alright. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm alright. Feeling a little jaded, to be honest, but I'm feeling that's just, you know, we get into the end of the year. Things just feel like they're kind of like closing and ending and stuff, so... I hope it's not a ladder. I really hope it's not a ladder. I hope it isn't. But yeah, you know, we're getting towards the end of Enderal, we're getting towards the end of Baldur's Gate, we're getting towards the end of Plague Doctor, kind of. So it just seems like a lot of things are ending. So looking forward to new beginnings in 2021. Alright, I have an idea what that might... I don't have an idea at all. That's a lie.
Probably. I will make it short. There's a set of tunnels throughout the King's Mountain on which this temple was built, and they lead all the way down into the Undercity. They were built to release poison gas into the entire cave system.
Ooh, wow. If the Undercity were to revolt again, you would have simply killed everyone.
It would have been an option. With the gates to the surface barred, no one would have survived.
Gates don't stop gas, but anyway, your players to use these tunnels to sneak into the... Yeah, I mean, that is fairly obvious.
Down and back up again, yes. The Nehrims do not know about these tunnels, and when they find out, it will be too late. We descend, we find the Numenors in the City of Floods, and we light the beacon. After that, you know what I will do. There is a way into the tunnels through the dungeons of this temple. Meet me and Skyrim there once you're ready to depart.
What else are we going to be doing?
And bring your beloved with you.
Oh.
Prepare yourself. We will meet in the dungeon.
So when you're ready, it's like there's not a lot. I mean, can I like go for like a 12-hour nap? I don't know, naps are like not 12 hours, but yeah, can I just like can we? I know it's not very immersive, but I'm going to check. And also we've got this going on. It's kind of annoying. I must have got this in like the Dune Desert or something. I don't know. It's kind of annoying, but oh yeah, like a pro. I'm gonna see if I can go and sleep. I know it's... Yeah. Do hurry. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna check. There's no reason for the game to let you rest here, but it's something they could have just left out. Also, what would be like hilarious is if you do try and nap and rest for like 12 hours and then the game just like ends saying you were too late. I would respect it for doing that. Yeah, we'll just see. Well, I'm sorry. I was tired. Okay, I had a lot to do. Still got singing in here.
Huh. You're the one they call the Prophet, aren't you?
Yep.
Congratulations on passing the trial.
That's kind of old news.
Yes.
Yep. Let's just wait for 24 hours. What could go wrong? So, the Nehrims have had a day to take the city now. I did save, don't worry, I saved. Yeah, we'll see if this fixes the stinky feet thing. Again, the game might actually realize this and go, hang on a minute. It's still there. Everything...
Good to see you.
Yeah, everyone's like, hang on, where did you go?
Well.
Everyone seems pretty calm. It might... I don't know. Hiya, Flipper. How have you been? Yeah, I don't know. It's got like the walking through a sand, you know, the sand effect on all the time. No, nothing seems to have changed. Worst attack ever. I am. Look at this dude just like sat there chilling out.
We will do what we can here, but hurry. Who knows what the Nehrims will come up with to get inside.
Yes. Well, he seems really bothered, doesn't he? Anyway, hi.
Sa'ira.
Good to hear, Flipper. Good to hear. Yeah, it's not a nice sight, is it? You have stared at it for like a whole day, but still.
No, and so unnecessary. Rampaging through the streets, slaughtering innocents, yet they still think they're doing the right thing. Sad, isn't it? Anyway, no point in worrying about it now, I guess.
I guess not.
What did he say? How is he planning to get us down into the Undercity?
There are tunnels in the mountain. They were meant to pipe poison gas into the Undercity in case they revolted. Well, they were revolting. We're going to use them to get down there.
So a system designed for genocide turns out to be our path to salvation. If fate has anything, it is a sense of humor. Anyway, there is one thing I wanted to ask you before we set out. If things happen as Aranthiel thinks they will you surrender to Quarak?
Hell no. Alright, so I understand his point. But I can't see myself throwing away our lives like that. Don't know if there's any way to survive this. I'd rather take my chances. I think I'm going to go with that one. My dude is a survivor. I don't care if he doesn't like it. I want to live through this. We'll see whether she does.
I can relate to that. I'll go meet up with Sharim and the Grandmaster. I'll see you there.
Okay. Yeah, she can relate to wanting to live. Well, at least we have that in common. Oh god, she... What the hell? Okay. That was quick. That was magic. Yeah, save. She must have jumped. She must have jumped. She just said she related to wanting to live, and then she actually no. Don't like sausages. Here we are talking about bloody food. This is the hungry stream. Well, you should be. You should be sorry. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna take this flat iron, also known as an iron? You gonna take it? Here, sand in your face. Okay. The dungeons. Alright, I might try and get rid of it, because when I'm sneaking, it's going to be like in my face the whole time. And for some reason, there's... Alright, let me save it and quit out and see if that fixes it. Should he? Oh, okay. Yeah, let me just quit out and just see if I can fix that annoying bug. He obviously knew he didn't stand a chance, so he's just like, I don't see you. I absolutely do not see you. Yeah, nope, sorry. There's no one there. There's nobody there. I don't see you. Hi, Inferno. How it goes? How are things in Inferno Land? And back to you, hi. How are things with you? Hope you're doing well. It's just preparing to launch. Apologies for this. Things goes well. Pretty okay. Yeah, things are alright here, thank you. Things are alright here, thanks. Nope, it's still there. Oh, I don't have my bow, even though I do. Hang on. So I've got to go in here. I put it on my... Oh wait, I didn't add it to... What's it called? Nomad something? Just look for the bow. There it is. Not F. Yeah, not annoying. Console commands. Oh, what would I even put? Disable annoying dust effect. Mince did not. Yeah, it was alright. We did D&E's Keep. I don't know. I don't know, Valk. I've kind of skipped the crafting. I'm not a big fan of crafting in games in general. Unless it's like a major part of the gameplay and not tacked on to tick a box. I'm not... Reset sim, is that it? Should I just do reset sim? Not found.
Poison gas tunnels. If there's one thing the Holy Order has always been, it's creative. My respect for that, Oblivion.
They're here. One moment.
Interesting. If I may ask, Grandmaster, how does that work?
It's a sigil, and it can only be opened by one bearing the Grandmaster's sword.
Oh, that's going to be important.
Follow me.
I reckon that's going to be important. Why would they put that in for no reason? Yeah, sorry, I didn't get the joke. It is. There's a cool little gang. Have you guys heard of walkways? I mean, look how dangerous this is. Oh my god. Oh no. Did they have to put wisps in here? Go on, you deal with them. I can't be bothered. Go on. Like, it's just a... I don't want to deal with these. Oh, is it dead? Well done. I mean, that's like an awesome effect. That's better, of course. Okay. Yeah, no more of them, please. Thanks very much. Carry on. Okay, thank you, Ezra. I might as well. Player dispel all spells. Cannot pass this line. Dispel 1L. Yeah. Nice try. Okay, so I can't even... I have trouble seeing these, like, anyway, you know, without these... Okay. I mean, any enemy except frickin' wisp things would be great.
You were wondering, those 3 water gates up there contain the Starling machinery which releases the poison gas. As long as we do not open them, we can pass safely through the tunnels.
In case you were wondering.
So, this tunnel system, how many exit points does it have? I assume that a single exit into the Undercity wouldn't have sufficed to poison it all by itself, would it?
No. There are a total of 8 exits, and we will be using the one that leads into the Crow District. According to Maragil, we should be able to find a suitable entrance point into the old depths from there.
Shema, there's a lot of looking down here. Come on, guys. Go. Frickin'. Wow, no one asked me to jump down there. Missed a trick there. Again, it costs you 2,000 bits to redeem the wiggle command. No, no, no. Get... Oh, there's something I can see. No, just lob stuff down there and hope they deal with it. Oh, I need my shield on. You will not stop us, he says. Never! Ah, they're fine, Felskilled. You know they're fine. Oh, God, really? Freaking annoying. Alright, fine. Alright, I'll look. Fine. Okay, Bernard. Here's Bernard, everyone. Say hi, Bernard. Hi, Bernard. Here, Bernard. Bernard's fine. Bernard is fine. And then we've got Nathan. He's also fine. Hi, Nathan. Still sleeping. Sleeping through the end of the world. Still sleeping. Still freaking sleeping. Just be like Nathan. Love that guy's spell effects, but it doesn't actually seem to do any. Look at it. I guess because he's an NPC, it doesn't do much. Wow, a tree managed to grow down here. A couple of trees actually, with the light there and all the water. I can see how that could work. You're welcome. It is. It's all back and no bite. Where's the hay? Where's the hay? You've got to put a hay bale in here. Yeah, it's still there. The Crow Quarter. Let me just have a bite to eat, guys. Anyone want any green apples? Oh. Oh, thanks for checking, Ezra. Is there like a lever or something we gotta hit? The world is dying. Whoa! We're on
Lead the way. You know this area better than we do.
You would have thought. Oh, things are not going well. That is a really weird scream. I'm in! That's my face! Dude! Just plunderers, eh? Guys, you wanna maybe... Oh, thanks. Don't really know what I'm supposed to be shooting at here. I guess all of them, yeah. The Nehrim, kill them all. Whoa. Whoops. Oops. Oh, God. Yeah, I was thinking about healing. I knew that I didn't have any health. I was just trying to, you know. Alright, we'll do this.
Here we are. Lead the way. You know this area better than we do.
Lucky. How you doing, Aaron, by the way? What the? There you go. I mean, I'm sneaking, but I'm not sneaking. Okay, yeah, I'm sneaking. Alright, now for the fireballs and stuff, yeah? Oh boy. Get out the way, dude. There's a big sword. What if we did like this? And then just ran past them all and snuck behind him. Oh, it was a nice idea. You wanna do something besides block, dude? Just don't focus. Just whack him. He's right there. Hit him in the back, dude. Hit him in the back. What the hell? Well, I mean, you could have helped like a little bit, maybe, just a tad, you know, something cheese. Food, fed, sleepy. Yeah. Nice feeling. Madness?
Is that so? And the radiant being which was Malthus turned away and extended its arms towards the sky, and thousands of lightning bolts crashed down onto the wretched city, destroying everything, even the shack of Keteron and Selma itself. Yes, and those who still doubted the divinity of the Lightborn after their revelation were smitten apart. The smell of smoke and embers. Smoke and embers for the infidels. Doesn't sound too peaceful to me. Wouldn't you agree?
Let it go, Friar. They've already passed judgment.
That sounded like Bill Nye. Oof. I can't remember his name. Is it Bill Nye? No, it's the science guy. He was like... Oof, blimey. He was Davy Jones. That's gonna bug me now. No, it wasn't Bill Nye. It's... Oh, nice. Lots of oh, arrows. Nice. Is it Bill? Oh, Billy. Oh, well, you know. Anyway, that sounded a lot like him. Oh, come on.
What a waste of time.
How is this a waste of time? Bill Nye. Okay, yeah, so very similar. Anyway, I figured it sounded a bit like him. Good. We've made it. This is it.
Skyrim.
Yes, take cover.
Oh.
Impressive.
Entropy.
Lead the way, Prophet. You know what we are looking for.
Oh, this way. Okay. Yeah, she was, wasn't she? But she still thought it was impressive. Well, this is dark. I want to have a torch. Find the city of 1,000 floods. Well, a good thing I thought to bring one, isn't it? Or 10. One of us came prepared. So no one's been down here for a very long time. They got me. Yeah, they got me.
Saira, you look pale. It was the echo again.
Hello, Death. Hello, Death. It is good to see you, Death. How goes? How are you? Things settling down for you? Still busy? Yeah, you did sneak in. Brian Blessed is a very loud man. He's someone who like crops up like everywhere. Like he's in Total War Warhammer 2, and he's in like freaking the new series of Danger Mouse. It's like just seems everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Yeah, Brian Blessed is pretty stellar dude. Supposed to have a chat with friends, but it's been postponed. Okay. Yeah, it was different somehow. Stronger.
Stronger.
That might be because we're getting closer to where the last cleansing happened. If we just follow the visions, they might lead us directly to the temple, and thus to their version of the beacon.
That's really nice.
Enemies, get ready. Kirash.
Oh boy.
What is it?
Doesn't matter about their eyes. Trash talking our enemies around Theos. Probably not. Oh, we leveled up. More mana. Yes, yes, he is. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I dealt with it. Profit to the rescue. Oh, please, Faustgeld. I was so freaking pleased at the end of Tuesday's stream, man. Just gonna wait here for our mana to respawn, recharge, you know what I mean. Of course, you know, good old Flash Gordon. Gordon's alive! He was perfect for that film. Well, you know, that film is perfect, so... Oh. In New York, we had a building called the New Study Building. It's far too boring, so some friends snuck in and put up a sign calling it the Brian Blessed Center for Quiet Study. They put a motion into the student unit and it passed with the most responsive of any YUSU motion. Unfortunately, it was never enacted, despite the fact that my friends had made contact with Brian Blessed Agent, asking if he was willing to attend the opening. Oh, that's a shame. Yo, Siv and Fry. Complete national treasure. Hi guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna launch fireballs down there. Don't know if they're hitting anything. Don't dodge. It should be. Critical strike. Yeah, light show. I have a few frame rate issues in this area. Not looking too pleased. Trees. Well, there's water, and it looks to be light as well, but I thought we were well below the surface by now.
The City of 1,000 Floods.
Okay.
The name of the sun. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, there's a gap there.
And dangerous. Come, we need to get down there.
That's really nice. That is really sort of Indiana Jonesy, Tomb Raider-y sort of stuff going on there. Yeah, look, there's a gap there the whole time. Like if someone on the outside had just peeked in and be like, oh, look at that. I like how she went over there to have a look.
He has betrayed us! Jakal opened the gates and now they're killing everyone!
The temple! Retreat to the
You
temple!
had a choice, and you've chosen ignorance. Now pay the price.
Wow.
What did you see?
Pyreans, someone betrayed them too and helped this Jakal into their city. Seems to have had motives similar to Korak. So everything's repeating itself?
What?
Yeah.
In other words, all that we have done so far is almost identical to how things went for the Pyreans. We are still part of the pattern.
But does that mean everything we have achieved hasn't made any difference at all? That we found the Black Stones, the ancient starlings.
All that the Prophet has seen is that someone betrayed the Pyreans too, and that this jackal was deluded as this fool Koarek. We knew that already. We are the first to be so close to lighting the beacon. I can feel it.
You get the feeling this place was really, really grand at one time. Oh boy. Although I would have hated these stairs. God blimey. Getting dizzy, you gotta spin around this way a little bit. And now much flooding, yes. Well, again, no one's asked me to jump, you know. Don't know if there is a slow fall in this. Yeah, kill them. Oh boy. There's more of them coming. Hang on. I got this. Just add to the bodies littering the area. Yeah, save is probably a good idea. Looks like there's potentially quite a lot of enemies up here. Depends how many of these are actually active. Looks like everyone is running to the temple.
All these corpses. How can they still be here? They should have decayed long ago.
Good question. It looks like magic to me. Look at how gray their skin is. Like ashes.
Cleansing. It must have done this to them. What we see here, it must have been their final moments before the High Ones devoured them.
I fear you're right. They must have tried to get into the temple, into safety. In vain. This is tragic.
Yes, very tragic. Are you done?
Of course.
Impressive.
I suppose we have company.
You are impressive, you know that? Everything around you is falling apart, yet you refuse to give up. Tell us, Seraphia, what makes you keep going?
Are you trying to manipulate me? If so, save your breath and fight instead.
Oh my, so grim. How nice it would be if everything could just be killed, wouldn't it? Even the past. Tell us.
Oh.
Do your companions know the truth about you? All of it?
Let's go. This is pointless.
Oh, yeah.
Pointless? You wound us. All we want is to help them understand. Just look at them. How clueless they are.
Are you deaf? Shut up. Your games don't work on me.
You'll take that as a no.
But there has to be a way.
Not here in Inodan, Tiro. We could hide the pregnancy. But a living child? A lightborn and immortal. It's blasphemy. As ridiculous as that may sound coming from my mouth. You could flee with him, you know. Take him somewhere where no one will find you.
What? Erlander, that... No. They would recognize us for who we are.
Not if we took precautions. But even if they did, no one would dare oppose a Lightborn. No one. Tealo, please, don't let him grow up without a father. He will be special. I can feel it. And he will need you.
What is this? But... No, I can't. The Council, Erlander. You know what they said about me. They want to do it.
You mean the exaltation? I can't believe you just said that. This is about a child here. Our child.
Yes, our child. Why don't you tell me another 1,000 times? I have only been... Stop this! And you should know that better than anyone else. You know how hard I've worked to get here, Erlander. And now you want me to give it all up for this thing?
Oof.
Teal, how? I just don't know what to say. Being a seraph, it's a title by the name of the sun. A title. How can that possibly be more important to you than... Oh, I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
Of course you can't. You've never known what it means to have to fight for something. We will give him away. One of your servants. It is better that way. For him. And for us.
What would have happened if you had been there when your son, I wonder? Would he have ever started to blame the gods for this deep hatred lurking inside him? You made your son into what he became, and all because a promotion was more important to you than your own flesh and blood. And that is why you will fail here, don't you see? Because failing is what you do. As a soldier, as a protector of the gods, and as a father. You are a butcher, a loser, not the glorious savior you want people to remember you as. Admit it already.
Oh boy.
That's a lot of work. What are your orders, Grandmaster?
We will see about that. Sean, you and keep the carnage cover our backs. You, Prophet, fight at my side. Show them what you're made of.
Huh. I can't tell where anyone is. Oops. Just stab it till it's dead. Uh oh.
The path is clear. Advance.
Oh wow. Run. Aw. Huh.
The path is clear.
If someone tells you not to read something, you're gonna read it, aren't you? It's like saying... It's just... how it works. Exactly. Oh, wow.
The path is clear. Advance.
Parents should be like, never read books about science and history. Ever. You're banned. You know, about the most well-informed kid ever. Backpedaling at you, backpedaling at you. Uh-oh. A really big one down there, isn't there? Yeah. Let's get him. Right, you guys go up to it. Guys, if you wouldn't mind. Nice. Might put a heal down, you know. Yeah, I think it will. Don't have too many healing potions. Maybe I should have tried to stock up on them. Blimey. Stop going after me all the time. Stop it. Mean. Oh, come on. Right. I think that's it. What do I think about Harry Potter? I mean, it's alright. I mean, it was an idea that certainly worked. I'm not like the biggest fan ever, but I'm you know, just kind of shrugging, you know. It's all right. I know, Little. It happens. I'm just gonna eat some cheese. If I mention cheese and, like, apples and beef, people start talking about food again, trying to drag them back into the game. Oh yeah, well, I've seen them. I haven't read any of it, but, you know, I've seen the films, and yeah, you know. Enjoyable enough.
All of them. Quickly now, to the gate.
Yeah, yeah.
Gosh, it's locked. What do we do?
We will break it open. Do you see the ballista up there? Keep a Sakarish. You. Wait. Do you feel that?
Oh, that can't be good. I've never read Lord of the Rings. Ooh, blimey. Passed out again. Maybe for the last time. Probably not. I find it a bit too wordy.
Wait, he's moving.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. Yes, that is good. Stay with us.
What happened? And I can't help but notice someone's missing.
You were hit by a piece of debris, but we are safe, at least for the moment.
Yeah. What about the dragon? Where's the dragon?
His attack brought down the entire facade.
Oh, she's...
But it also cut him off from us. We will not be able to get inside here.
Yeah, where's Kalia?
The building came down on top of her. There was nothing we could do.
You what?
I know how close you were. I'm sorry.
We gotta search for her.
Yes, and we will. But to do that, we need to find another way out of this place. So,
Pickles.
no matter what else we do, we first have to go deeper into the temple.
So what now? What do we do?
We finish this. That arrogant display of the High Ones was a bluff. They are afraid of us, and this puppet show out there was their last trump card. But they have failed. We're here, and we are close. All that matters now is that we summon the High One and take the Numinos from him. Then it is over. Thank the gods your injuries are only superficial. Just try to keep up.
Oh, thanks. Try to keep up, huh? Pretty sure she'll be back. Well, those that got into the temple didn't do much better, did they?
You will not stop us. Never.
Dude, it's a rat. I hope a rat wouldn't stop us. There would be some irony in that, wouldn't there? Okay, right, we've gone round the circle. Our journey ends by getting killed to a rat. You know, I mean... He just gave up. Spooky, scary skeletons. Death by Mr. Whiskers. Okay, that's gonna be important.
To where the last cleansing happened, that not only the Prophet sees it, but we do as well.
Yeah, fighting in the temple. Well, a lot of these weren't killed by fighting. Some sort of blinding flash, it looks like, all covering their eyes and stuff. I'm not needed anymore. Well, I'll let you guys take over. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Yeah. Trying to run somewhere. Yeah, we're not gonna ignore that, are we? Alright then. They've done a good job building this up, I have to say. And it kind of leads you through, like, everyone's running towards the area where you want to go. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Watch yourselves. It's a rat. Really? God. Going now, Inferno? For shame. Am I still doing my Sunday stream? Yes, indeed I am. So hope to see you for some possibly Baldur's Gate, interactive Master of the Play Doctor, and more Generation Zero.
The beacon is all that matters, understood? They must not harm it.
You guys see that? They're doing pretty much the same thing as us. Oh, it's the same freaking thing! Which makes sense, because we did rebuild it after what they designed. We're not going to say anything. Whoa, dude! Personal space and all that. Can't jump. Sorry. Oh. No, I literally can't. Doesn't seem right to run through here. Behind me? What do you mean behind me? Feels like you started this mod forever ago. Yeah, quite a long time ago. Not a year, though. I know, Tail, I did. No, I keep going. Oh, yeah, I thought. Doesn't seem to be anything there. Oh.
There it is. The beacon. By the gods, how similar they are.
Well, look at them all.
Skyrim, do you have the word of the dead with you?
Yes.
Good. Then place it in front of the beacon and prepare yourself. Prophet, it is now up to you. Somehow you must recall the moment when the last cleansing happened. If Shayla's theory is right, this is the only way to get our hands on something close to a physical form of a High One.
How should I do that? I can't control the echo.
No, but maybe you can somehow lure it. According to all that you have told me so far, the echo seems to react to things or situations connected to the cycle. Take a look around and see if you can find something.
Alright, see what I can do. Give me some time.
Alright.
Find fragments of blast cleansing to elicit the echo. You know what? I never missed the music in there. And I think that it worked better for it. You thought about this real madness thing, it looks it comes from specifically for those who react in extreme manner to various negative stuff that comes with life. Giving in to rage and despair, refusing to let go, and allowing destructive feelings to fester weakens one's mind, making a person ripe for a breakdown. Such mental state then amplified in a grotesque fashion by the High Ones who represent a collective destructive urges of mankind that gained consciousness. There's a pattern in the cases of Yiro, Aldea, Dal Galar, Kermai. An idealist is confronted with a bad event, can't bear its harsh reality and turns into a monster. So, for me, the phenomenon of the Red Madness is a cautionary tale about the dangers of extreme/nihilistic approach to coping with life's trials. Yes, they all had something really bad happen to them that they reacted to weirdly. You know, like I definitely remember Dalgalar.
They are similar to magic, or the power responsible for the tides. They are pure energy.
Hiya, Dark Freak. Welcome in. How are you?
He has betrayed us! Jakal opened the gates and now they're killing everyone!
Yeah, doing alright, thank you. Doing alright.
The core of this sickness is in people's heads. It is a way of thinking. But you will never understand that, High Priest. Will you?
Just in the end game of this here epic mod.
It was almost as if the beacon longed for the stones. They are the key. I feel it.
Gotta find one more now. No, Ginge. Oh, come on, don't be difficult. All right there.
The beacon was created to banish the High Ones from existence, but to do that, we need something from them.
Yep. Might want to stand back.
that?
A high one. We have made it. How are you feeling, Prophet? Luring the echo like that, it must have strained you.
It's okay. I regenerate. But I'll cope. This place, it feels peculiar. Yeah, well, it kind of looks peculiar as well.
It does, indeed. We are in the consciousness of a past civilization. Do you see that up there? Yaela was right after all. This is our Numenors, the essence of a High One.
I wish you could see this.
Oh, so weird. They've done a really good job with this.
Unbelievable. I have done it. In spite of everything.
Why doesn't he know we're here? Why doesn't he do anything?
We are in his thoughts. What could you do against that? Time does not exist here. At least not as we know it.
So what now? How do we get the essence from inside the container?
We will see about that. Maybe that question will answer itself. Sharon, do it. Carry the container to the essence.
As you command, Arendil.
Oh boy.
What is it? What are you waiting for?
Tell me, Arendil. Back in the ruins, when the High One showed you that memory, it was the first time I saw you express real agitation. Not anger, but agitation. What you did to your son. Do you regret it, I wonder? That you abandoned him in exchange for prestige and power?
What?
I don't think you do. What got to you was being reminded of your own failure. Regret. You don't know that feeling. You never have. Not even after Kira.
Sharon, what are you?
I hired the mercenaries with Khalim. I helped him kill Lashari. And I let the Nehrims into the city. And still, you don't have the slightest idea who I am, do you?
Why, you were there. The night of 1,000 fires.
Yes. I survived your massacre. One of only a few.
Then you did not follow my son because you shared his ideals. You did it to get to me.
Wow.
What for just now? Justice?
Justice. I'm done with this world, Arendil. I have been for a long time now. The only reason why I'm still here is a promise I made to someone. The promise that one day, I will be the one who takes everything from you.
Yusuf, this is madness. Whatever you are planning to do, it will affect the whole world, not just me. If you want my death, why not just wait, damn it? Once we have lit the beacon, Korek will kill me. That way, all those innocent lives will be...
Please just shut up! You take me for such a fool? As if there's anything in this world you would want more than to die a martyr! Tealor Arathiel, conqueror of the High One, savior of mankind. You like the sound of that, don't you? You like it so much. You know, at first, I was so frustrated with all the setbacks. When the Prophet saved Lashari's research in Aldrashengrad, and when Quarek's first attack on the city didn't succeed. But then I realized that all of this would be so much more gratifying than anything else I could do to you. Your final attempt, and so close to your target, only to fail by my hand. You
asked me once what my daughter's name was. Do you remember?
Yes, I beg you, please.
Lena. Her name was Lena.
No. That's impossible.
Certainly not good.
You fool. Miserable, selfish fool! You killed us all!
Impressive, Raphael. You really were close. A shame that you were too preoccupied with yourself to see it coming.
Beasts! You damn beast! He was possessed! Possessed from the start!
Oh no, Raphael. I'm afraid that is only half true. We reap, but you sowed. Of course we possessed him, but you did all the heavy lifting back in Kira when you gave the order to massacre everyone dear to him, including his wife and his poor daughter. And so, it is a happy ending after all, isn't it? Without the Numinos, you have nothing to use the beacon's power on. And the only thing it is good for now is the destruction of your own beloved city. It will be a feast, and there will be nothing left of you once we've devoured you. Nothing but cold, gray flesh. It is just as we said. You have failed as you always have done. What is it, Aranthio? Lost your tongue?
No. No. I have not. Not at all. You have just presented me with a solution.
Are you deaf? There is no solution. The cleansing will happen.
He's going to destroy the city.
Yes. Yes, we will. Your Messiah, the citizens of the city, the armies, we will all burn like the sun. And then it will be over.
You're fantasizing, Aranthio. Without...
I always look good, Ezra.
Not this time. Here we must go our separate ways. Believe me, I wish it were otherwise. But in your condition, you would just be a burden. And I cannot afford any risks. I'm sorry.
How am I skilled? Mostly in archery, elemental, daggers, one blade, and light armor. I think I have a few memory points left. Yeah, not many though. I spent most of them at the head of the stream. So I leveled up, so I might have like 20 left. Yeah, FK, that's what he's saying.
The High Ones are right. We cannot use the beacon to banish them anymore. But do you remember what the Archmagister said? Without the Numinos, the beacon's energy would burst out without direction.
Which is why I went to find the Numinos in the first place. Lighting the beacon without it would only... I wouldn't say a battle mage. I mean sneak as well. Did I mention sneak? I am big sneak. So I regard it. It does say I'm a battle mage, but I think I'm more of a stealthy mage, stealthy wizard. But yeah, so lighting the beacon without it would only
cause a massive explosion. Yes. And that is the only thing we can do for mankind now. Koarek was and is essential to the High One's plan. Whatever shape the actual cleansing takes, he wants to make sure it will happen. And we, Prophet, we may have failed in breaking the cycle for ourselves, but not for the others.
The others?
The other people of this world. Araziel, Kira, Kile. They're affected by the cycle as much as Enderal. And I know that there must be people like us. People who have had the same dreams and feel what is about to happen. And if we kill Koarek and his armies, we buy these people time. Time to gather knowledge. Time to build a new beacon. And time to light it themselves.
No, because I don't have any block, really. I use block a little bit, but I haven't really leveled it up. And nothing in two-handed at all. So I don't know. So you're going to blow up the beacon, but what about the city? What about the people who'll die?
Those whom the Nehrims have not yet massacred anyway, you mean? They will die, as you and I will. But they will do so for mankind's salvation. And this is something worth dying for. It is the only way, don't you see? Either we die here, rotting with the Pyreans, or we choose to give our death meaning by at least stopping this fanatic Koarek and his armies. The High Ones are a lot weaker than they pretend to be. I feel it. We were so close to destroying them, and I have faith in the others out there who will fight them. They will succeed where this scum Skyrim made us fail.
Yeah, screw that guy. I should have, you know what, I knew what I think this would I did say, like, rhetorics. I forgot about it completely. I thought, I'll get that to 100 for the end game, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be important. And I forgot. So, so we could try and talk about it, but you mean he is talking sense. I mean, everyone we know is dead. All we're doing is destroying the enemy. It is... yeah. Well, he still was kind of cool, you know. I mean, you know, for his story, that was a really cool kind of thing that he did. Yeah, so we nuke them. Yeah, well, you know, buying them time, yes, maybe he's right. Maybe he's right.
It is. And I'm glad you see the truth of my words, Prophet. Once the others have succeeded, once they have lit a new beacon, we will be remembered as heroes. Do not forget that. I wish I did not have to leave you here, but in your condition, you would not make it up to the temple. I am sorry.
It's okay, Callie will come and rescue me. Thank you, Toasty.
All begins with the dreams. Breathe.
Hello, veiled woman. Okay, I got that one wrong. I think they maybe could have done a better job with your condition. They tell you you're exhausted and stuff, but they could have, like, you know, done stuff with your actual vision. You, like, have it fade in and out and stuff like that. Have you staggering around. They could have maybe done that. But yeah, her. Should we have a little meal? How about some sublime bread and some tomato soup? Yeah, that works pretty well. I'm gonna go here. I can't help but notice that they're
Enter the mind of a High One? I hope you're joking.
It's as if they set this one off as well, though, in the past. Because, you know, these people all died.
They are afraid of us. I feel it.
Alright, I'll stop moving. But yeah, it looks like this went off in a great big massive explosion, like we're doing now, and they're all like, ah, you know, like in exactly the same way.
You've killed us! You've killed us all! You have just shown me the solution.
Interesting how it lets you go this way. What is this? Yeah, okay. Just wasn't pointing in this direction, but I thought I'd go anyway. Alright, there you go, done. Well. Feels I might be missing something here, because, hello, Snow. That's it. That's all there is here. There's nothing here. You know, maybe there's nothing here yet, yeah? Unless I'm, like, completely... Oh, here. Wow, that's like a complete illusion. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Looks like straight out of Labyrinth, that is. Okay, anyway. I have not. I don't even know what it is. Whoa. I might like it. Ginger seems to agree. It's a visual trip puzzle game? No. No, absolutely not. No. We don't do puzzle games. Is it one where you have to draw lines on a grid? No, this is, I keep forgetting its name. Oh, Fallout 3. Whatever Prime. Yeah, don't you like, isn't it where you draw lines on a grid? You know, through, so you sort of like look at things like through here and like, ah, there it is. Then you sort of like draw it like that, and then you can, Liberty Prime, that's it. This is Liberty Prime. That's the Witness. Oh, okay. That's what I thought you meant, sorry.
No. This is impossible.
That didn't get me. Who are you? What is this place?
Why are you here? Be gone, Phantom. Be gone and leave me to my slumber.
What are you talking about? What's the meaning of this?
Then this isn't a dream. You really are here. But why? The Prophet dies when the Emperor leaves him.
Oh.
This is the course of the game. It has always been so. Explain yourself. How did you find this place? And why do you still exist?
I think I might have seen it, yeah. Can you, like, send me a message on over Discord? or on here. So I've got some record of it somewhere. I think I might have seen it advertised, like, you know, where it's hard to describe, but yeah, camera angles like change the perspective of something, and then suddenly that perspective is actually reality, and then, you know, that sort of stuff. So you can approach an object to make it bigger, and then it actually is bigger, and that kind of thing. I think I know what you mean. Yeah, I think I might have seen it. You know, advertised and stuff. Anyway, the veiled woman. She healed me and opened a portal.
Her? But why? She does not have a mind. She does not have feelings. So why should she do this?
And yeah, this does sound like Thor.
But still you speak the truth. I can feel it. Then could it really be that the unlikeliest of all eventualities has become reality and brought you here?
You said that me being here is coincidence?
Coincidence or caprice, I do not know. The veiled woman cannot be understood.
No idea what you're talking about. Who are you? What are you?
I am sorry. It's been too long since I've spoken to anyone. I have had many names. The Akarians called me the God of Death. The Moonskin people, the Warden of Dreams. The Pyreans, the Demon of the Deep. For your people I am, or was, the Black Guardian. Pompous names, I know. However, I am none of these, neither god nor demon. I am only an eye, condemned to observe again and again.
I think there's like a figure just in there. You know the Pyreans? By the gods, how old are you?
As you measure time, older than your most daring chronicles go back, by far. I have seen them all, since our people fell. Every civilization, every cleansing, every turn of the cycle.
Then you somehow survived the cleansing of your civilization. Are you one of the ancient starlings?
What? No. The starlings came long after me. I was only a fool who wanted to save his own skin at any cost. I knew the cleansing would come. I had known it long before the Red Madness and the war started. But I also knew that fighting it as my people did, and as most do, was...
I don't know, Snort.
So I looked for another way to prevail. And I found it. What you see here is the result. The Goliath. As I like to call it back then.
It's funny how we use words like Goliath from our ancient history, myths, and legends, and because Goliath means nothing to these people. There is no David and Goliath in this world, and yet there it is, Goliath. It's just a weird sort of thing. Something you just can't escape, you know. So what exactly is a Goliath? It just sounds cool.
What is it? My self-dug grave. What it was meant to be was a body of steel, an immortal machine with which I planned to merge my consciousness. Only organic life could be reaped by the High Ones, and I thought that by becoming a machine, I could fool them.
Well?
By the name of the sun. How brilliant I thought myself. I wanted to become a god, laughing in the face of time. But let me spare you my self-pity. what happened, happened.
Praise the sun. So you plan to outlive your own people? To what point? Living in a dead world?
No. Joining the Goliath meant immortality. All I had to do was sleep and awaken once more when the cycle started again, and new life came forth.
And then you'd be a god.
Except that this new life would not have been defenseless. I would have been a true god to them, one capable of protecting them from the High Ones. No imaginary figure like the Creator, no false gods like the Lightborn were, to speak in your language.
But it didn't work. But I mean, it did work, yeah, because you're still here. And your machine's still here. So...
As the only one of my people? Yes. But it happened faster than it should have. And when the cleansing occurred, the Goliath was not yet finished. And as the Emperor unleashed the light, I had no choice but to complete the joining too early.
Oh.
A fatal error, as it turned out. I did survive, yes. But I am trapped inside this unfinished machine. And ever since then, all I can do is watch. Again and again.
Yeah, there might be a dog outside. I can't hear it. Yeah, I think there is actually. Yeah. Yeah, but how can you watch because you're thousand? You know, we're under the earth, so how can you watch?
Yes, but a part of the Goliath is the eye. It allows me to see what happens on the surface everywhere. Not as literal as you imagine, of course. I see schemes, feel emotions, similar to your gift, to the Echo. But they are enough to understand.
Okay, so you've been here since the High Ones devoured your people, right?
Yes. It was not how I planned it. The Goliath in its final form was meant to be divine, a synthesis of man and steel. But I overestimated myself, and I acted too quickly, driven by fear.
So he's been stuck down here for like thousands and thousands of years in a machine that isn't finished. He never finished it, yeah. Because as we approached, you saw like this out that doesn't have an arm on it. You know, no hand. So the thing isn't operational yet. But he had to join with it to not die. Billions of years. He's surprisingly like sane. But anyway, so we haven't lost it, by the way, with the High One's triumph or not. Depends on what happens after Aranthiel's blown up the beacon.
No, you do not understand. You are stumbling through the fog, even now that it is almost over. By themselves, the High Ones are not the problem. If we would just see them as they really are, they would become powerless.
Powerless?
Yes. It is hard to put into words.
You've had enough time to think about it. Come on, try.
I myself do not know everything about the High Ones.
Oh!
Only that they are part of something we call the cycle. The civilization arises and blossoms, and then, always at the same stage of their development, the High Ones appear, and with them, the Red Madness. People start losing their minds, wars erupt, and chaos rules. Until 2 or 3 years later, the cleansing happens. The moment when the High Ones devour the collective consciousness, the gathered minds of this civilization, to give birth to a new one of their own. Despite all of this, Nobody knows what drives them. Perhaps they act out of malice, out of an urge to survive, or perhaps they do not even have a will of their own, but are like a force of nature. But I do know one thing, as powerful as they might be, it is mankind who gives them that power. We make them into what they are, because what nobody understands is simply this. The High Ones feed on what humanity has the most of. Their ego, greed, pride, fear, and their everlasting search for an enemy who was responsible for all their misery. It is those traits the High Ones make use of. These characteristics are what make us human. And by themselves, they are harmless. Only when we bury them, when we deny them, then they play into the High One's hands. So why is this, you ask? It is simple. The High Ones alone cannot make the cleansing happen. Only a human can. With the beacon.
Oh ho ho!
My knowledge about it is as limited as my knowledge about the cycle. It has existed since the beginning of time. And despite what you might now believe, the ancient writings about it are true. Lit by the ones who carry the Numenos, it can banish the High Ones once and for all. But it can also destroy us. Because what happens when it is lit without a core is far more than an explosion. It is the cleansing, the triumph of the High Ones. And even as we speak, a human, Tialor Orinthiol, has done it again. A bright light will appear from the heart of the machine and open a hole in the sky. And within hours, it will spread throughout the world, and they will all feel it. A fire that burns them from within. A white light which will break through their flesh. Do you understand now? The High Ones have no power. All they do is to feed on our weaknesses, manipulate us into bringing about our own destruction. It is we who forge the sword that kills us. We who lead them to their victory, even though the key to salvation has always been in our hands. But instead of realizing our folly, we make the same mistake. We repeat the same fate over and over, and only because we refuse to see the truth. Yes, the High Ones are our enemy, but who wants to hear that it is our ego, that dark voice within us, that empowers them? It is so ironic. The moment we would realize all this would be the moment it all came to an end. But we do not.
Yeah, that was good. And we've seen like those things before, you know, and they're always in bits. They've always been destroyed. And it's because they were used every time. God damn it.
They reap. We sow. Dreams, thoughts, visions. They are everywhere. But the principle is always the same. They throw a tainted seed into a fertile ground. The rest happens by itself.
Yeah, I think it was good. Yeah, I gotta go. Dude, I got stuff to do now. Let's go with more. There is no more. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's start for a bit of a chat. Okay, since the ancient times, the cycle became a thing. In this world, people try to escape the cleansing. Can you do it a little slower? I'll never get to read it. It's gone. You could maybe wait until I'd read it before you... You know, so at least I could have, you know, spoken it for people who were just listening. Yeah, please do. I mean, we're not in a hurry or anything, are we? You know, it's fine. Little do we know, there's been like a little clock just started ticking. Since ancient times, the cycle became a thing in this world. People try to escape the cleansing. Some combat it the most direct way, trying to banish the High Ones by building the beacon and properly activating it. Some, like the Father, wanted to circumvent the bounds of flesh. All fleshy things perish during the cleansing, but transcendent souls apparently survive. Oh, come on! The myth of Kadeth states that the Veiled Woman created the cycle to see if people ever overcome their destructive nature, by righteous struggle or by horrible experiments to achieve transcendence. It is of no matter to her. It's ironic how the efforts of one group undermine the struggles of another. The cleansing happens pretty much when people accumulate too many evil deeds, and the latter had it all: extortion, murder, torture, child trafficking, and experiments. In achieving this version of overcoming the human nature of the Father, possibly doomed the efforts of the Order and Prophet. Suffering he brought might have strengthened the High One's influence on Vin, made it impossible for them to make people like Korek and Yulsen, made it possible for them to make people and Yulsen into their puppets. They in turn forced Eranthiel to rush into rush and risky actions, which led to this bitter end. Very nice. Thank you, Edelon. Yeah, nice insight. Really, really good. What you're saying is that without our assistance, the High Ones would be powerless, that the cleansing would never happen.
Just think for a moment. When did the High Ones ever do anything other than manipulate you? Did they ever physically influence any events? They incited the Nehrims to march against you, and time and again confirmed the righteousness of both your causes. All they told you, all they showed you, was what you wanted to hear and what you wanted to see. And yes, if you, Teolor Eranthiel, his order, and the Nehrimis had never acted, the cleansing would never have happened.
So there's no reason for any of this? Can't believe
Maybe
that.
there is, but if so, I do not know it. But the more turns of the cycle I witness, the more I get the impression that it is some kind of trial. A cosmic game, woven by powers we have not even come close to comprehending. Maybe this is just wishful thinking, to give all this pain a meaning, when it does not have one. Maybe the High Ones are simply a law of nature, a concept, and we give birth to them by believing there is such a thing as an ultimate external enemy in the first place. The eternal struggle with ourselves. Perhaps that is just part of what it means to exist.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely like an interesting... the plot's really interesting. Very, very you know, deep and different. So there isn't some sort of like, you know, evil presence. You know, well, there is, but it's not what we think. It's more like our own nature. It's clever. I like how they've tried to do something different. I like that. So that means that Arenthiel just initiated the cleansing. He signed the death warrant for all of humanity.
Like 1,000 others before him, the High Ones knew exactly what they had to do to get him to commit this last act of desperation. They played him with his weaknesses and fears, like a figure on a chessboard. And the saddest part is that until the very end, he will believe that he has done something good.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the good is, I mean, to be fair, yeah, by faffing around, we've given the people a good couple of extra weeks that they wouldn't have had with our faffing and our waiting 24 hours and all that kind of thing. You know, at least we gave him that. But because he wouldn't accept failure, no matter the price.
That was his greatest fear. Yes, to be remembered as a failure, a broken man. That was the stream the High Ones manipulated him from the moment he died, after attempting to flee from his prison on Nehrim.
From the moment he died? What?
The real Arenthiel. He is dead, Prophet. He is a fleshless one of the mightiest tools of the High Ones. Just as you are.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. I'm dead. Because I did find my body. Let's not forget that. And we did do a hell of a lot of work for the High Ones during all of this. So what is this, an illusion?
I wish it were. The methods of how the High Ones influence us
Hi, Baden.
are plentiful. And the red madness and their ability to enter our dreams are not their only means. Their mightiest tool is the creation of projections, fleshless ones, or emissaries, as they are also called. If a person dies, and if this person has one last unfulfilled wish, a compulsion, then the High Ones have the power to create a projection of him.
Oh yes, I've forgotten that.
An immaterial image of the deceased, which thinks itself real and is perceived as such. What no one notices, not even the projection itself, are two things. Firstly, it is driven by this last unfulfilled desire. Secondly, it becomes an idealized version of its former self, almost tailor-made to free itself from the last compulsion, that ultimate scourge. The daughters of fishermen become warriors. Broken generals become charismatic and driven leaders who seem almost too determined to be real. You are one of these projections, as are all of the emissaries. You are a fleshless one, a spirit searching for liberation from something. I do not know your past before you came to this land, because before you became the Prophet, you were insignificant. But what happened to you and your friend on that ship? You never survived it. You drowned in the Red Sea. And in that very moment, the High Ones entered your mind and made you into what you are today. And other than myself, the High Ones knew your compulsion, knew the desire that drove you. Whatever it was, it made you predictable, and it allowed them to play you, just as they played Arenthiel and Korak. Do you see it now? Every dream the High One sent you, every time they appeared to you, they all had but a single purpose: to feed your self-image, to push you in a certain direction. They wanted you to play the game for their purposes, and they succeeded. You read the echo of the future, as other prophets did before you. You helped Orintheal reconstruct the beacon.
Yep.
And led him to the Numinos.
Yep.
When he saw that it would be taken away from him at the very last instant, his fear of failure led him into doing what he did.
So I caused the cleansing?
You are not to blame, Prophet. You did what countless others did before you. And you did it because you thought it was the right thing to do. Only one thing is different. In all the time I have been here, never before did a projection realize its own nature. You were meant to dissolve like the rest of mankind.
Hello, Mala.
Yet, here you stand, and I tell you the truth. This was never meant to happen.
Judging by these words, Ulsan might have been a fleshless too. He died with desperate and fulfilled desire to avenge his family and enabled the High Ones to raise him as their asset. That's why he had his obsession with harming Orintheal, whatever the cost, a single-mindedness like all the other emissaries. As for the second defining nature of an emissary, the power, before the massacre Ulsan was a family man, but after his loss he turned to one of the most powerful entropists on Vin. So far we knew about the ruler, emissary of T-Law. The prophet was the betrayer. Oh yeah. Yeah, well. Indeed. How you doing, Mala? And Barden as well, who appeared earlier. Sorry it's hard to chat and stuff with all this dialogue going on. So yeah, the beacon was a trap set by the High Ones from the very, very beginning.
No, it is as I said. For as long as the cycle has existed, so has the beacon. It is an element of the game, and it has the power to end it, whether in favor of the High Ones or in favor of mankind. Yet for as long as I have been trapped here, the latter has never happened.
So they made me do it.
They gave you impulses, nudges in the right direction. Those who know a person's past know which strings to pull.
What about the ancient Starlings? They managed to flee the cycle, didn't they? How?
The Starlings, in their time, were called the Yalam Rache. And yes, they manipulated the game in their favor. Their goals were similar to mine when I created the Goliath. They were a small circle of highly intelligent craftsmen and mages. And just like myself, they did not think the cycle could be won by the beacon alone. So by unknown means, they fled into the sky and created something that protected their city from the cleansing.
What happened to them? I know they really aren't the ancestors of our Starlings.
Yes, but knowledge about their history is sparse, since the Star City was almost beyond the reach of my eye. But I know that its first centuries were glorious. The Yalam Rache lived in harmony, and their society was the pinnacle of all that mankind could be. With time, however, their population grew. They became too numerous for their small city, and so they invented their golden rules, which were supposed to control their growth. Having children was regulated now, and those who were found guilty of a crime were punished heavily. The worst sentence was being exiled. The convicted were robbed of their memories and sent back to Earth. This is where the starlings of your world come from.
I see. I see indeedy, yes.
And this is why they all feel this longing to return to a far distant place in the stars. It is an ancestral memory.
Makes sense. Explains a lot, but what happened to them? Why was the city deserted?
I do not know. As I said, my knowledge about the starlings was always limited. All I do know is that one day they were gone. I could not feel them anymore. By that time, their society had become but a shadow of what it once was. But whether they destroyed themselves or left for someplace else, I will never find out. They gave you impulses. Nudges in the right direction.
Return. So... This is ridiculous. Maybe listen to yourself.
Well, believe me, I have. I've done nothing else for a very, very long time. It is true, whether you want to believe it or not. In time, you would have noticed it. The wrinkles in your skin would not have become any deeper, nor your hair any whiter. And if the cleansing were to be stopped, you would continue to exist forever. What reason would I have to lie to you?
Maybe we can still stop the cleansing.
Oh, stop it. No, it is too late for that. By the name of the sun, it is so ironic that the veiled woman did not lead you here earlier. It is over, Prophet. You are strong, but regardless of how long your power can protect you from the light of the cleansing, eventually you will dissolve too. Even if... Wait.
Oh.
No. Maybe you are right. Maybe there is a way.
What way?
But no, it would be pointless.
Just get on with it, dude.
Forgive me, I have to think. Yes, there could be a way. What I told you is true. Here on Earth, you would not survive the cleansing. But there is one place where you could. The Star City. I know that you brought something back from your journey there. The escape pods. And I know that they can also take you back there. For I have seen the Yalan Rashe, the ancient starlings, do so.
Honey?
Whatever has protected the city over all these millennia, it would protect you too. Yes, you could survive it. By the face of time, you could.
Yes, Ginge. That's what I said before about, you know, how he's surprisingly sane. How he's been down here for millennia. Yeah, so you're ready to flee, but I mean, to what end? That wouldn't stop the cleansing.
No, it would not. But that is irrelevant. You are fleshless, a projection. And just like me, time cannot touch you. Age cannot kill you. And thus you could succeed where I have failed.
Because I can move around.
You could wait for the cleansing to be over. And then create a new humanity.
Do what?
Create a new humanity. It is only a matter of time until the new turn of the cycle starts. New life will come forth. First, simple life, then human. And just like the civilizations before them, they will also fall victim to the High Ones, because they will have the same weaknesses as we do. But not with your help. You could be a god to them. You could guide their ascent. You could shape a mankind free of egos and weaknesses. And by doing so, you would deprive the High Ones of their power. Just imagine, in this new world, there would be no need for a beacon, because the High Ones simply would not have any strings to pull on. Mankind will defeat them by becoming superior.
Let's explore this a little more, yes? So, oh yeah, so there are machines on, yeah. What makes you think I could survive in the Star City? Because those machines did try to kill us.
Yes, because that old Starling did harm to the city by trying to destroy a crystal. That awoke the Guardians, but they are asleep now. I can feel it.
That's handy.
You would be safe, believe me.
But still, well, would mean leaving mankind to die.
No, they are already dead, damn it. Arinthiel has lit the beacon, and unlike anything else you could do right now, this would be a chance for permanent change. By the face of time, do not let all of this become meaningless. Every second you waste doubting lessens your chance to get to safety.
Alright, a mankind without ego? Well, what's that supposed to mean?
The High Ones reap, we sow. It is our weakness that make the High Ones strong, our ongoing fragility. And if not for that, the High Ones would be powerless. You could be the one to create a humanity like that. Altruism instead of greed. Self-responsibility instead of the continuous search for an enemy. Awareness instead of blindness.
But what makes you think I could do that? The Lightborn tried to do the same thing and they failed.
The Lightborn tried to force their ideals onto an already rotten people. Just like the Pyrean Sun Priest and the countless false deities before them. You cannot save a tree whose roots have already withered. But with you as a deity to lead this new mankind, it would be entirely different. You could completely change what it means to be human. And would it not be presumptuous to rob the world of this chance? Simply because you are afraid of failing? Believe me, I would give a lot for this chance.
Okay, so... maybe there's another way. You hinted at something. Alright, so this could be two endings here. Which is annoying that it's at the end of a really, really long dialogue, so you can't... Not yet, okay. Maybe he is. Yeah, maybe he is. Absolutely. Yeah. Who knows? The game opening had the narrator question, what distinguishes a free man from a slave? A popular answer to that is, a free man chooses, a slave obeys. Think about all the times Aaron obeyed his visions and the will of the others who were telling him what to do, while having no understanding of what's really going on, what's the source of the purpose of his prophetic abilities. The opening clip ended with the words, this is the story of someone who wanted to be free. Now the prophet finally came to choose for himself, and in doing so denied his role as the tool of the High Ones for whatever good it can do. The tragedy of the story is that the revelation almost certainly came too late. to prevent the continuous annihilation of life on Vin. The overall chances for people to ever break the cyclic nature of this universe are close to 0. Alright, so let's continue with our whole there must be another way you hated something.
Yes, I regret that I did. Please, right now, you have the chance to break a millennial-old pattern. Do not let it go to waste. I beg you.
I will make a decision once you've told me all of my options.
You are so stubborn. But, well, you might be able to destroy the beacon itself. The light, it consumes everyone who gets too close to it. But you, as a projection, you might be able to do it. It will not stop what the beacon has already done, but it will interrupt it. However, it would mean your death. Yours and that of all life in Enderal. It is too late to save them now. And even if you succeed, it changes nothing. Yes, Korik would be dead. But do you think the High Ones would just give up? They would retreat for a few years. Decades, maybe. No more. And then it would all happen again, until another emissary lights the beacon. Trust me, I know humans far better than I would like to. Within a few years you would be forgotten, and they would win, as they always do.
Not if someone were to tell them everything you just told me. Not if someone could flee.
And who would that be? Even if there were someone, do you think anyone would listen? If you were to tell them that humanity itself is to blame, that the ultimate enemy does not even exist.
Maybe worth a try.
You are delaying the inevitable, nothing more. And you are throwing away a chance which we might never have again.
Oh, this is where you decide. Can I, like, leave? Save it now? No. No pressure. No. Yeah, don't worry. What do you mean, don't worry? Don't worry? It's like the worst advice, you know. This is something you should indeed worry about. Yep, that's kind of cool, isn't it? But hey, don't worry. Flip a coin. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, maybe. Don't worry. I'm trying not to be spoilery. Let Nightbot decide. Indulge me. Put a quote out. Let's just see what Nightbot thinks. I'm not, you know, gonna let it sway me, but I'm just curious. Alright, probably the only person ever to have a quote in someone else's quote list from Cyber Director Frickin' Freedom. The thing is, with this quote, you know, he said, what if someone else survives? So basically, you know, you could save someone. I think that someone would be Kalia, because I doubt she's dead. course, my character doesn't know that, but I think I know it as the player. So maybe I shouldn't let that sway it. And in that case, you know, I'll choose this one. But then I'll feel really bad when we meet her, and I'll be like, "Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna leave you to die. I'm going," because she's like got the demon thing in it, so she'll probably like be slightly resistant as well for a little bit, at least, maybe kind of sort of. So again, the demon could be something else. That's never really. I don't know. Dalgadar sorted that, didn't he? She could be. I don't think the choice locks in yet. Okay. You don't think? Maybe he is right. Let's just go with that then. Since... So maybe a new beginning would make things turn out differently. I mean, that's true.
It means a lot to me to hear you say that. What is important now is that we act quickly. The cleansing is already happening, and you will not have much time left to
It does, escapist.
You must go through the portal and then back to the temple. Then you have to activate the pods, and the rest will happen automatically. When all this is over,
I'm dead.
I will try to reach out to you.
What sort of survivor is dead? Cause Yoko. Yeah, what about Kalia? She dead?
She is.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
But this is one more reason why you have to do this.
He might be lying.
Please, make her death matter.
Because that's a really kind of weird way to see off your romance interest. It's kind of very abrupt. Yeah, I smell a rat as well. He's just telling me what I want to hear, isn't he? Alright, so try and get back to... Yeah, because if we find her, then we'll be like, oh, hang on a minute. Maybe, yeah, so, you know, because he's like, if you do this, then it'll kill you, but maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Mind you, I am already dead, so hey. I'll try and get back to the temple, because either way...
And hurry. You will feel the light as soon as you are back on the surface. And given time, it will consume you.
If we do find her...
Succeed. I feel it. There is one more thing I need to ask of you, however.
We can at least call BS on everything he said. But yeah, I do wonder... There you go. Yeah, so what would he get out of it? You know, what would he get out of it for doing this? If he wants to die anyway? You mean kill you?
Yes. I want to finally rest. Please do not try to convince me to do otherwise. All that. I do not want to be a part of it any longer. I have not wanted to for a long, long time. Please, do it. The switch is in front of you. That was how I connected myself to the Goliath. It will cut the connection as well. Do it, and then go. Go and fulfill your fate.
That, I mean, that must make you go insane. Having this switch, wherever it is, like right in front of you, like right there, and that's the thing that'll end this, you know, centuries and millennia of torments, right there, and he's like, he can't touch it, and it's like freaking right there, you know, and how is he not completely batshit insane? Yeah, indeed. What if he is? But again, if he wants to die... Just trying to see the bottom half of him to see like how far he's got with it. Like, he didn't give himself legs. Whoops. How's that thing even like... Oh, it's chained to the ceiling. Okay. You think he's very sus? I mean, it is, isn't it? What's that? Oh, that lever, that lever. Plenty of levers. Oh god. Uh-oh. I seem to have, like, stuck myself on... Oh, no, no, oh! Okay! Looks like I wiggled. Yeah, I know. Imagine how annoying it was for me to just see me jump off. I did save, I saved. Don't worry, I saved. I want to know how long there is left of, you know, the game, because I could stop now. If we've got like half an hour left, I'll keep going. If we've got any more than that, or we're going to explore multiple endings, I will stop and come back next year. Yeah? Well, almost. Next week. Because I've had it in streams before where people are like, there's not much left, and I've been there like 2 hours later. Half an hour. Very little. Alright, I'll trust you. Alright. It depends how much faffing I'll do. Keep going. Alright, I will keep going then. I will keep going and we'll finish this today. But there is a tiny person in his chest, so I was actually going to go and see. I can search the corpse. Nothing there. Yeah, there we go. I think that's just for effect. You know. But yeah, see, he doesn't have a hand here. Whoops. I mean, what is powering this? I suppose like he would have installed the power supply pretty early on. But one hell of a battery of this thing, right? Oops. I mean, there's two levels to that knowledge tool. You know, there's the switching him off, and then there's actually doing what he says like up there. I don't see why we would switch him off unless we have to come back here for something, but I don't think we will. Frankly, I don't think we are going to come back here. But it doesn't do any harm to leave him, does it? Because if we are immortal, we can come back later and do it. So he's got nothing to worry about. Oh. Right, though. Yeah, do you want to... You have 2 tides shut, that's cool. Well... What do you mean I got no choice? So I have to switch him off. Okay. Okay. Because I thought it was a solid decision to leave him on because I could always... See, look at that. I could always come back later. Alright, fine. I just heard this, like, you know, this scream of just like, no, as you leave. Whoa.
Forgive me.
Oh, yeah.
Two of us will now exchange places. I am sorry for the deception.
You know, if I had a choice...
If there were another way, I would not do this. Even though you made the right choice, you are too naive to become a true god.
Well, I called it as well. I called it, but...
What do you know? What have you seen? You are but a toddler in the face of time. I, however, know mankind better than anyone else. And I deserve it. Once this is all over, I will send someone to free you from the Goliath. But until then...
Over here, Zaira. Quickly.
Ah! Hi. I knew you were alive. I freaking knew it. I knew you were alive. I knew it. Hi.
By the name of the sun, are you alright? I was so worried when...
Oh, he's not happy.
Miserable fool! I would have kept my word. But if you want to play games, fine! I have had enough time to practice.
Oh, gosh.
Oh boy.
Now, attack the generators.
Just... $75%. That was a lot of damage I did that, and I'm quite happy with that. Nope. Must be another one somewhere, maybe. Yeah, he's still talking trash to me. Oh, there. What? Save, yeah. Though I don't really know what killed me there.
By the name of the sun, get away from the glowing creature quickly.
But you've thrown it all away. For whom, prophet? For this witch?
Yeah. Yeah, you can get lost. Yeah, get wrecked. Oh, it's only one. Alright, so that one of them explodes. She's fine.
That doesn't look good. Get away from the roofs.
Ow. Took an arrow to the back of the knee. And of course one to the head. I think that was more, yeah. Good boss fight this, I think. Thank you, Fire Skull. Thank you. No, you get away from me. Get the... Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it. Yeah, the music's giving up on us. I think it's a buff. damn it. Oops. Yeah, I don't like him. If I can see where they come from, seems to always come from this direction. You know, if I can find the spawn point, make it a lot easier. Okay. No, I meant to. I don't know how I'm getting electrocuted there, by the way. I think that's kind of like impossible. But... Having fun down there? Oh, we can hit him. Oh boy. I'm over here, guys. Ow, ow. Get away from his face. Okay, will do. I'm worried about the explodey ones.
The shields are down. The generators now.
Yes. Yes. Well, you wanted to die. The Black Guardian achievement done.
Oh, I suppose the explanations will have to wait.
Good to see you. I will tell you on the way back as best that I can, but right now we need to head back to the temple. The cleansing is happening right now.
I had a feeling that might be the case. Go on ahead. I will follow.
That was good. Ah! Yes, it was. It was.
I had assumed as much. Yuslan and he didn't even try to help me after that dragon attacked us. I was lucky to find another way in. Otherwise, I would never have found you.
Hmm.
And you are...
Uh-oh. What is it?
My head, it feels as if it's on fire.
Yeah. That.
This must be the cleansing. If this is how it feels down here, then fate have mercy on those who are on the surface. Don't you feel anything?
About that. I'm okay.
Then the Black Guardian was right, wasn't he? What you are, your fleshlessness, it protects you. Kirash, I just don't understand. You are here, standing right before me, and I can see you. How is that possible? Could you really be an illusion?
I don't know, but it's truth. All makes sense now. What the Asian man said about me. And my corpse in the living... Yeah, my freaking... My body. My corpse in the living temple.
I suppose so. So, what now? Your decision.
Oh, I should have saved
Is
it.
Final?
Yes, she did. She wasn't complaining then. Alright. More. Alright. I have to go away for a second, guys. I'll be back real quick. Don't go anywhere. We'll just stand there talking to her. I'm sure she'll be fine with the burning head thing and all. It's fine. Oh no! Eterna, what have you done? You've poked Nightbot. Alright, so what would you do? Or do you think you can make it out of the blast radius if I destroyed the beacon? Tell the others the truth about the cycle. Well, let's just see what she would do.
What would I do? I don't know, Saira. Just thinking about a question like this is so bizarre. But if I were in your position, I don't think I could just flee. I mean, look at it however you want, but the fact is that there would be a chance to save at least some of these people by destroying the beacon. Not taking that opportunity would be sentencing millions to death. But that's my rational half. You can imagine what the other voice says. I don't want to lose you.
I don't think we'll have a choice in that, but having said that, do you think you could flee if I destroy the beacon? Tell others about the truth around the cycle. Would they even believe her? But still, let's ask it.
I don't know. But there is a
Also, you've got no issue with fleeing now.
If I can reach the Myriad there, I might be able to flee to one of the islands. I think I can make it somehow.
So that's just the opposite of what you just said, right? Although it's like I would not flee if I could save 1 million souls or whatever, but I would flee just save mine, you know what I mean? But given the choice, she wouldn't flee. So yeah, it's not the same. All right. So yeah, exactly. So all right. I also like have half a thought about what like other people do, because I'm assuming like a few of you have watched. Okay, yeah, I figured. I've watched things like this series before, or you've played it before, and so I wonder whether I should do the thing that's probably least common, just for funds. So I'm thinking of going with this one. equally done. I mean, that's the sign of kind of a good choice, though, isn't it? A really good, difficult choice. Yeah, it's not. You know, I'd have a little bathroom break while we're at it. So I can't leave my kind. I have to stop the build. Alright, I cannot leave my kind to die. I have to stop the cleansing, even if it means my own death. The survivors will stop the high ones. I mean, I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, it does. But I'm thinking now from, you know, even though we haven't heavily role-played this character, you know, he's always been a survivor, and he's always trusted himself to do everything. He's never, you know, yeah, I think that he doesn't rely on others that much, and here, like, he's in charge. And I don't think he's ever been particularly selfless. Like, he's not been selfish either, you know, but, he's not like a paladin. He's not like someone who's always been out to do the good all the time and everything. So I think that, you know, from where we've come from and the way that we played the game, this one makes sense. And what's a paladin? So even if we were able to save them, I mean, you know, for all we know, they're, you know, most of them are dead anyway, right? So, yep, we gotta go with this one. We are saying that the Black Guardian was right. We have to flee. Even if we were able to save the ones who are not already dead, we would only repeat our fate. So that's what I'm gonna say.
I understand. Then, in a few hours' time, the two of us will be the only survivors of mankind.
Hopefully.
That sounds so unreal.
Yeah.
You have to prepare the escape pods. I will wait for your signal. Then we must move quickly. Even down here, this burning gets worse by the minute. I can't imagine how it will be that close to the beacon. Be careful, Sayura. We can't afford any mistakes.
I don't think it's going to work like that, Escapist. Yeah, I'm sure. Calling out, I will not be at all surprised. Oh yeah, Jesper. If, you know, she doesn't make it and we end up on our own. And that's the trade-off you have to make. You can't have everything, right? Where are we going? What are we doing? Like, I feel like I have to run even though, like, I kind of know I don't. I kind of feel like I should. Right. And I'm instantly lost. Brilliant. Oh, there's a massive chest. Alright, time for some loot at least. Alright, got emerald, some fire salts. Yeah, this is all excellent stuff. Some, yeah, well the health potion actually helped. Okay. Yeah, actually, it's, how about, the game says teleport. Yeah, maybe I should have read that. Alright, yeah, that's probably a good idea, right? This is going to be interesting, actually. Don't teleport. Walk first? I need to find out where the hell to go, though. Which is straight over here, and then that looks like the way over there. Ah, okay. Oh, okay, I will do. I mean, technically, I don't need to eat, do I? I mean, she does, but this isn't things that we're talking about, right? We're not really thinking that far ahead right now. Okay. So... we're gonna get there and be like, what? Yeah, I have plenty of food, that's true. But, I mean, how long is that gonna last, right? How you doing? Should try and teleport myself. Okay, so it won't let me. More loots though. Why you know when a... why you know... Wow, escapist. Of course, we still have the annoying bug going on. Oh, and we've lost our helmet. Don't like that. Oh, maybe I just didn't put it on before. There we go, much better. Yeah, there's gardens. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine then. Sure we'll be fine. And a bunch of birds. Yes, okay. Yeah, who I still think are behind the whole thing, by the way. Just saying. And rats. Alright, so let's teleport then. What if you couldn't teleport? We could go naked, you reckon? Anyways, alright, I feel like doing another new save here. Sun Temple Scroll. No, well, I know that's what the game wants me to do. Right. But what if I go to Ark? What if I go anywhere else? I'm gonna try it. It beams one to my inventory. Isn't that kind of handy? Yeah, there it is. Beams 3 of them. Not handy. What does this do though? What's it do? Absolutely nothing. There we go. I will, Everhall, don't worry, I've seen it. I've seen your message. You tried that. You tried going to Duneville. Wow, she just like laid down and died. Yeah, this is not so good. Wow. Oh, look at them floating up. Wow. I know they aren't dead yet. They're just twitching. How you doing, dude? Shame he can't say anything. Well, he's getting what he wanted. Jesper?
You... I thought you were dead.
What happened here?
The beacon. The Nehrim. They tried to storm the temple, as the Grand Master said they would. We tried to stop them, but there were just too many of them. Orenthil, he came back just when we thought it was too late.
I reckon he's naked because the only reason I can think of is if you're burning up, you know, you take your clothes off, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I thought, Aaron. What did he say?
Sakarish, Yuslan, and you... He said that the High Ones got you. But that he had the Numinos with him, and that he would save us all.
He lit it.
Yes. Just then the Nehrim broke through the gate. But it all happened so quickly. There was this flash, and suddenly this rift in the sky. The light, it burns us.
Burns us, precious.
Feel it.
It burns us. I'm different. How to explain?
Tell me one thing about you which isn't. But I suppose it doesn't matter anymore, does it? I don't have much longer. I could feel it. Tell me, my friend. Why? Was the beacon a trap? From the very beginning? I thought it would save us.
It could have if we never found the Numinos. Jesper Sharem destroyed it. Aranthia lit the beacon without it. And this is what's triggering the cleansing.
What? But you're here.
I mean, I'm smoking.
That must mean something, right? You can stop it. You have to.
It's too late for that now, but there's still hope.
Hope. I like how that sounds. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Here I am, Jaspar Delveric, the man who for once in his life wanted to be part of something good. Man, some great hero I am. But you know what? I don't regret it.
Oof. Yeah. Well, now, don't you feel silly.
Erlander, is that you? I did it.
This is your doing. You caused the cleansing. We might as well just rub salt into the wounds.
What? No, you're wrong, darling. I saved them. Don't you see? I led them to the light. I alone.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because it's not just humans, it's everything, yeah. Did we? Wow. You guys have good memories, I guess. That's just creepy. Surprised he doesn't say anything. Oh, nice. That's a really good little Easter egg type thing. Yeah, look at them floating up there. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Quickly, get us out of here.
Oh no. Oh, well, that's it then. Yeah. We came so far and tried so hard, but in the end, it didn't even matter because there's a ladder So, that's it. We're just gonna have to die. Wait around until we get cooked. One final fade out. How much have we passed out in this series? Oh, freaking course, we're back here. Oh, why freaking goddamn not? Yeah, of course it ends how it started. Huh. Yeah, so this is something from our past, Ezra. Smelly feet? I can't even tell. I don't have a third person. Because I'm a child in this, right? Oh, it's still there. Meat is life. Even the Ash people who were populating this world before us knew that. Each time they killed an enemy in battle, they tore out the liver and heart of the fallen and ate them together with their family. Together with their family. By doing so, just as everyone knows, the strength of the beaten enemy is passed on. But as we are living in a time in which eating fellows is nonsensically seen as barbaric, we, the friends of the bloody meat, have to settle for animal sources. Third time we've been here, of course, now. A nice, crisp piece of meat. Daddy is not there, but Kalia is. And that's kind of weird. He did. No, that's right. I don't seem to be. Wants us to follow her this way. Yeah, 3 graves rather than... Yeah, I saw that. But how many was before? Thanks, Valshkill. Oh, there was no graves before. So she leads me away from the house, which has gotta be good, right? Don't like the look of this. Yeah. One bed. Oh. Somewhere below us, it's always raining.
Hey.
What happened? How do we get here?
I don't know. When I woke up, we were here. You were still unconscious, so I thought it would be wise to let you rest a little.
And undress me? God, that's so dangerous.
From here, it all seems so peaceful. Untouched. As if all that has happened was nothing but a bad dream. I guess, as far as the world is concerned, it doesn't make a difference whether we live or die.
So what now?
Now it's up to us.
Nice. A better world. Absolutely. Yeah, but we can leave, Little. We're mobile. That's the whole point. Yeah, Goon. See, the music's quite loud, so I want to alt-tab out to try and turn it down, but I'm afraid in doing so would, like, break the credits, because I think that happened with Nehrim. I think that ending fit the character. Like, I'm pretty happy with the way that went. All in all, nice nice effect in the. Nice effect on the credits. I don't think the idea is for them to have children. It's not really an Adam and Eve thing. Life will start again eventually, Yeah, I mean, they might be a bit bored. So yeah, eventually, you know, Kalia will die and grow old and die. No, I don't think I will. I didn't do it with Nehrim. I don't think I'll do it with this. But we knew that, you know. But Kalia, you know, she'll get to live a good life. She didn't roast to death. Yeah. So in the end, you know, we saved ourselves and we saved the one that we loved. Which I think was very much an Aaron kind of thing to do. No, they all roasted. Everything below us is a barren wasteland for millennia. Don't know, Ezra. I wouldn't have thought so. Because she's like grown up, like, you know, we were reborn at the start of the game. She wasn't. She's just had yeah, it is, Goon. It wipes everything out. Yeah. Well, the cities have to remain, don't they? Because we found one of the old one. I mean, there's remains all over the place, as there will be remains of this left. A game that shows you that money does not mean anything. Maybe, Ezra. Maybe. Yeah, Lodash, exactly. There are options. Absolutely. So maybe animals and plants remain, I don't know. I mean, if they do, that would really mean that things can get along a lot quicker. The way that everything, I mean, the way that I thought was that it did only apply to humans, because it's a very human-driven thing. The way that it works and everything. And all of the images that we found in this city was all the humans going up. There was no dogs and cats and cows and stuff in the sky. It was just all humans, human figures being taken up. So I think that, you know, that marbles and pebbles are fine. Never got his apple though. Yeah, I don't think it was. And Nathan is still fine. Nathan's still fine. Besides, we have that egg that Nathan and Bernard created, so we could plant that and see what emerges. Oh, we did. We did the Silmo. I have no idea, Ezreal. I now have a week to think of that. So no idea. I've got a couple of things on the list, but I don't know. I thought we might have 2 weeks on this, and I could start the new year with a new thing. So I think next week, if I do stream on Saturday, because Saturday is the iffy day that I might take a night off, we might just do something random, and then we can start something new in the new year. Thank you, Kasioka. That's very kind of you. But yeah, I was pretty happy with that ending. What an amazing accomplishment, though. The Shurai. Thank you, Eidolon. Appreciate it. Thank you, and Eterna, and Isilmo, and everybody for helping me through it. It was very, very good of you. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I stopped calling it a Skyrim. Well, I did call it a Skyrim mod, but I always put the sign caveat that it's more than a mod. I'm gonna try and turn the music down. And yeah, that broke it. I knew it would. I freaking knew it would. But as this was just like the generic Skyrim stuff anyway, you know, yeah. Doesn't matter as much, right? I'll just get the title scene back up. Yeah, but you know, the music was as loud as me, and you know, I felt like I was shouting. So, but yeah, the attention to detail in that mod, like, you know, the land masses, I loved how all the dungeons were different. That was great. I love how there wasn't like a fighters guild and a mages guild, you know, and they tried to vary it with different kind of things, like different interesting different factions like the Relata and the Golden Sickle and stuff like that. It was all just kind of like just a bit different, so much flavor. They you know, it was nothing really too much generic about it at all. Yeah, save. Thanks. So we can call it one done. But yeah, like an amazing job with you know, the music as well, obviously, and just everything they've done was yeah, pretty damn spectacular. Really enjoyed it. I like how my character never got too powerful. Like at the end of Nehrim, my character there was kind of a bit ridiculous, but you know, we were still getting killed at the end, which is kind of nice, you know. So I like that. There was good balance in the game. I like how you couldn't, you know, it dissuades you from healing in combat and that kind of thing. Yes, yes. We did have a couple of people hopping in who were in the development of it, which is really nice. And there we go. That's another epic series done. Once again, I want to thank all of you for joining me and helping. Really good insights and reminders and stuff. Got me through it. Or helped me get through it, you know. Yeah, I like the ending. I like the ending that we got. I was happy with it, with the character that we played. So we'll see what happens next week and beyond. Good stuff. Well, I am going to end the recording, excuse me, on the V-stream. So if you have watched this on there or caught up or whatever, thanks very much, and I hope to see you for another series. I'm actually going to give you a fade out as well, you lucky things. Toodaloo.